Hello, what's the crack? What's the story? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another Tom Macdonald. This one's coronavirus. I can feel it. I can feel it. He's gonna say some imaginable. He's gonna say some. What was I gonna say? I'm lost now. See. Tom Macdonald gets me confused. He's gonna say some wonderful things. Let's go.
I don't know what to think about this virus. Started in China, now everybody in America's hiding. There's no groceries cause people start to panic and buy it. The shelves are empty, the ones with plenty already stockpiling. Y'all making memes, think it's funny? Wait a week till the riots. Wait a month till the only way to eat is be violent. It's not the sickness that's scary, it's all the people who whiling. The government lying, they trying to keep us calm through the sirens. You know it's for real. And all the pharmaceutical giants don't have a cure that they can sell you, so now everyone's dying. There's no vaccines or medication made that can fight it. I guess it's time to pray to God we can't rely on the science. And everyone around me in a mask and some gloves. The stock market crashed and the banks but
I just like the fact that the way he started. I like the fact that whenever any song he just goes straight in. He doesn't, tiptoe wherever. He said something there about, freedom. We all think we're free. Everyone thought, yeah, I'm free. I live in a free world. Yeah, I live in the Western world. I'm free. When coronavirus happened, freedom was poof. We all saw what happened. You're not allowed to go outside of that. Fair enough, if it's spreading, if you have the virus and you want to, obviously stay in. But I feel like people were being controlled too much. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of people died. People died of the virus, but some people died of just loneliness. Not being able to see people that they care about, friends, family. Because sometimes some of the rules were just stupid. Sometimes you couldn't go. I remember in Ireland, you couldn't go like more than 3 miles of your house with surrounding. But what if you like going for, a 10-mile run or a 10-mile jog, whatever? People have different ways of, staying alive in a way. Do you know what I mean? That's probably what keeps them alive, going for that bike, for that, cycling around. But coronavirus just taught us life is just crazy. Yeah? Let's go.
the bus tell us sanitize our hands, this will pass. It's a bug, stay inside, you'll be fine till we're trapped there for months. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. When locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. It's all ghost town. This a pandemic, but we don't listen to the news cause they lied to us for years. So how we know that this the truth? And most of us are young enough to think that we're immune, so we just pass it on.
Thank God about the news. I remember what's that doctor's name? That American doctor. Fauci, what's his name? Can't remember what his name is. Is it Fauci? Yeah, something like that. That guy was pissing me off. I'm so sorry. It was the fact that everyone was just taking anything he said. It felt like the guy was, people were treating him like he was a god. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're a doctor, fair enough, yeah. There's some things that you say, but I feel like people were just taking him so literally. Like, everything he said, people were just, waiting for him to say something. And people just became sheeps, literally. It was such a crazy time. It was so sad about how many people died. It was so sad. Because people were just scared, Talked about people, you go into shops, everything was sold out. Like, people that are buying the stuff, that are buying all this kind of stuff, they probably have way more than they need. Oh man, when I think of it, it was just like, what? Sad time. This happened like 3 years ago. It feels like 20 years ago. It was that crazy. Yeah? I grew my beard up. It was actually a mad time. Yeah, let's continue.
People who won't survive it like you, it's either worse than they're telling us or it's nothing at all. But the school shut down, a ghost town in the mall. They gon' quarantine the city, block the road out of Dodge, then tell us leaving our homes is actually breaking the law. This is just the beginning, it's got it.
Like I said earlier, living your own home is breaking the law. People were scared to live their own home. Like, prior to COVID, can you actually ever imagine that? It felt like we were in prison, literally. Whether you like it or not, it was a prison. It was, because there was so many rules. And it was one of them ones that the most messed up powers, different states, different places have different rules. I remember in the UK, if you're living in Birmingham, because it was so high in Birmingham, you couldn't do some stuff. But then all I had to do was, travel to London, and then I can go out for dinner there. But in Birmingham, I couldn't. Like, what? Messed up time.
They get worse. If the doctors get sick, the hospitals won't work. The conspiracy theories all sound like facts, that's for sure. But the fact is, we're trapped on this planet called Earth. And the bleach gone, the bread gone, the water sold out. The meat gone, the milk gone, the pasta sold out. Don't leave anything for anyone, you hoard it for yourself. You'd rather tell them go to hell than be a man and go and help.
Wow.
It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. When locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. We're hoping for the best, but we're preparing for the worst. If there's one thing we're not scared of, it's hard work. We're up against an enemy that doesn't have a face, there's no bombs.
Oh god, just seeing that picture of someone washing their hands. Do you know how people became hygienic in a way? Washing your hands should have been a normal thing. You know, it started becoming something that people were just promoting, you know, washing your hands every time. But you should be washing your hands. You shouldn't be having to wait for the news or someone to tell you to wash your own hands. Like, again, maybe I'm just going crazy. It's the fact that we rely on other people telling us how to live our lives. We rely on it so much. People were waiting on, you know, how to behave, you know, what to do. Even after COVID, people were like, oh my God, am I still allowed to do this? Am I still... Just do it, man. Just do it. Enjoy your life, man. Life is too short not to enjoy it. We're here today, gone tomorrow. That's it.
We can drop, there's nowhere we can aim. There's no soldiers to stop with a tank at the gates. There's no cure that we've got or a pill we can take. There's no food, it's been bought. The truth is we're afraid. We sit inside our rooms and we pray. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. We're locking all our doors down, we're sticking together.
Be smart, be strong, be safe. Together we overcome. Do your part. Crazy time. Absolute crazy time. You know, everyone was thinking, you know, it's going to be the end of the world, you know, but that's life. You know, we get all these things. It's all about you being able to think for yourself. Because I learned a lot during COVID. I learned a lot. This life is, you know, the survival of the fittest. You're going to get crazy things happening. I feel like that's not going to be the end of I feel like we still get something like that in the future. It might not be a disease, but something crazy is gonna happen, you know, where we feel threatened again as a whole. I feel like over the last 100 years it's always been, you know, maybe a war zone in a certain area, like what's going on in Ukraine now. We never get like a worldwide stuff, and that was the first one. And the fact that we're not used to this, our generation is not used to this, that's why we were so shocked. Like if that happened in 1920, 1930, you know, people would still, I feel like people would have survived more because they're so used to, you know, living life on the edge that anything, they're here today, they're gone tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Again, I'm probably just chatting rubbish, aren't I? Yeah, let me know down below. Make sure you like it if you like it, comment down below, subscribe, share it, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.